Hello everyone. In this lecture we are going to discuss class 9th topic, that is chapter number 3, Polynomials, practice set 3.3. So within practice set 3.3 we have the first question by synthetic division method and also by linear division method. Write the quotient and the remainder. We have the first sub question 2m square minus of 3m plus 10 divided by m minus of 5. So now we have the dividend equals to 2m square minus of 3m plus 10 and the divisor equals to we have m minus 5. Now for finding the multiplier and divisor in case of synthetic division, we have to equate that divisor with a 0, so that value of m we have here a5. So that now make a table. Consider the coefficients of m square m and constant are of the form 2 minus 3 and 10, and multiply divisor we have a 5. Now 2 comes down, 5 2s are we have a 10, minus 3 plus 10 we have a 7, 7 5s are we have a 35, 35 plus 10 we are getting here remainder becomes a 45. R stands for the remainder. Now as per the division algorithm we well known, we can write dividend equals to the quotient into we have the divisor plus remainder. So that now we have here dividend is of the form 2m square minus of 3m plus 10, then quotient 2 and 7 are the coefficients of variable m in case of quotient. So how to write the quotient now? We have 2m plus 7. Be focused about the quotient. In that quotient, the variable m having degree less by 1 as compared to the dividend. Into divisor we have m minus 5 and plus remainder we have now the 45. This is all about that the synthetic division. Now what about the linear division? Look once carefully. I am putting the heading here, linear method. Now we have given that the dividend is of the form 2m square minus of 3m plus 10 and the divisor is of the form m minus 5. So now we have to adjust this m minus 5 in case of the dividend, so that we can write now 2m square as a 2m into m minus of 3m plus 10 as it is. Now once we will replace the 1m by the divisor, that is m minus 5, that means ultimately while we are distributing this to m over the bracket, we are getting 2m into m as a 2m square, and 2m into minus of 5 we are getting minus of 10m. So to cancel out the minus of 10m, we have to add up the 10m, and minus of 3m plus 10 as it is. Now look ahead. We have here 2m into m minus 5, 10m minus of 3m we are getting 7m plus 10. Now again for this m, once we are adjusting m minus 5, we are getting 2m into m minus 5 plus 7 times we have a m minus 5. That means after all distributing this 7 over the bracket, we are getting 7m minus of 35. So to cancel the minus of 35, we have to add up the 35 in it. So after all simplifying this equation, ultimately we are getting our dividend 2m square minus of 3m plus 10. We are using here adjustment of m minus 5, that's it. Now be focused from the first two terms, we are easily take it outside the m minus 5, so that after all taking minus of m minus 5 common, so that will remain with the 2m plus 7 and plus 35 plus 10 we have now the 45. So that our dividend we have 2m square minus of 3m plus 10, that is equals to we have the quotient is of the 2m plus 7 and divisor we have m minus 5 and plus remainder we have the 45. This is known as your linear method. As compared to the linear method and synthetic division, we are having the same answer. Now question from question number 1, divide each of the following polynomials by using synthetic division method and also by linear division method, write quotient and remainder. We have x raised to 4 plus 2x cube plus 3x square plus 4x plus 5 divided by x plus 2. So that now we have the dividend is equal to x to the power 4 plus 2x cube plus 3x square plus 4x plus 5, and the divisor is of the form we have x plus 2. Now as per the synthetic division method, to find the multiplier and divisor, we have to equate our divisor with a 0. So that the value of x we have, after all shifting 2 from LHS to RHS, minus of 2. So now as per the synthetic division, first of all check whether the given dividend is in the standard form or general form of polynomial or not. What is the general form of polynomial? We have to arrange the variable of x in terms of descending order of variable x. That means 4, 3, 2, 1 and none power we are having. So the given polynomial, that means the dividend polynomial, is in terms of the general form of polynomial. Now we have to consider is in the chart the coefficients of x cube. Firstly x raised to 4, then x cube, then x square, then x and the constant. And the multiplier divisor we have minus of 2. Now 1 comes down, 2 ones are we have a 2 plus minus minus of 2. 2 minus 2 we are getting 0. 0 into minus of 2 we have a 0. And 3 plus 0 we have a 3. 3 2s are 6 plus minus minus of 6. 4 minus 6 we have minus of 2. 2 2s are 4 minus minus we have a plus 4. So that 5 plus 4 is 9. Now the 9 is our remainder. Look at the quotient. We have the quotient is of the form. Now quotient having less by 1 degree as compared to your dividend. Dividends are degree. We have a 4. So 1, 0, 3 and minus 2 are the respective coefficients of x cube, x square, x and constant. So that our quotient is of the form x cube plus 0 into x square as a 0, 0 plus anything the same thing. So that our quotient is of the form x cube plus 3x minus of 2. Now as per the Euler's method, we can write dividend equals to the quotient into divisor plus we have a remainder. So that now our dividend is x raised to 4 plus 2x cube plus 3x square plus 4x plus 5, while quotient is of the form we have x cube plus 3x minus of 2 into divisor is of the form we have x plus 2 and plus remainder we have r stands for the remainder, which is 9. So as per the synthetic division, we have the Euler's formulation as dividend equals to quotient into divisor plus remainder is of the form like way. Once we will simplify our RHS by using the, we are getting definite dividend. As per the linear method, I am giving the linear method we are having, it is of the form like way. So as per the linear method, we have to adjust whatever be the divisor in case of dividend. We have the dividend is of the form x raised to 4 plus 2x cube plus x square plus 4x plus 5. Now is in case of dividend, we have to adjust our divisor. Divisor is of the form x plus 2. So that now we can split x raised to 4 as a x cube into x plus 2x cube plus 3x square plus 4x plus 5 as it is. Now we can replace this x by x plus 2 so that we are getting x cube into x plus 2. Now once we will distribute this x cube over the bracket, we are getting x raised to 4 plus 2x cube. So to cancel out the 2x cube, we are making minus of 2x cube and plus 2x cube plus 3x square plus 4x plus 5 as it is. Once we will simplify this step, definitely we will get the previous step. But now we have to adjust the x plus 2 so that now look once carefully, positive negative terms are getting cancelled. We are getting x cube plus x plus 2 plus 3x square plus 4x plus 5 as it is. Sorry for that. Here we have x cube into x plus 2 plus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Now again we can split this x square as a x into x, so that we are having 3x into x plus 4x plus 5. Now again we have to replace this x by our divisor as a x plus 2, so that now we are having x cube into x plus 2 as it is plus 3x into, now we have x plus 2. Now be focused, once we will distribute this 3x over the bracket, we are getting 3x square plus 3 2s are 6, so that we have the 6x. So to cancel out the 6x, we are making here minus of 6x plus 4x plus 5 remains as it is. Now be focused, we have x cube plus x cube into x plus 2 plus we have 3x into x plus 2. Now try to simplify minus 6x plus 4x, we are having minus of 2x plus 5 as it is. Now be focused about the minus of 2x, we have to adjust this minus of 2x as a divisor x plus 2. So that we are getting x cube as it is into x plus 2 as it is plus we have 3x into x plus 2. Now we have minus of 2x and I am writing here 5 as a minus of 4 plus we have a 9. Minus 4 plus 9 we have a 5. Now why we have to write this way? Because once we are taking minus of 2 common, then we might have the remainder becomes our divisor as a x plus 2. Look once carefully about the next step. X cube plus x cube into x plus 2 plus we have a 3x into x plus 2. Once we are taking now the minus of 2 common from underlined term, so that will remain with the x plus 2 in case of bracket plus 9 as it is. Now be focused, from the first three terms we can easily take it outside now the x plus 2. Once we are taking x plus 2 common, we might remain with the x cube plus 3x minus of 2 and plus 9 as it is. So that we have our dividend is of the form x raised to 4 plus we have a 2x cube plus 3x square plus 4x plus 5, that is equals to, I am writing firstly the quotient, that is x cube plus 3x minus of 2 into we have the divisor x plus 2 and plus remainder as a 9. As per the linear method, we have the Euler's formulation is of the form like way. Now look at the third sub question from question number first, practice set 3.3. Divide each of the following polynomials by synthetic division method and also by linear division method. Write quotient and the remainder. We have the third sub question is of the form y cube minus 216 divided by y minus 6. So that now our dividend is of the form, I am writing dividend is equal to y cube minus 216, while our divisor is of the form we have y minus of 6. So that as per the synthetic division method, we have to find the multiplier and divisor, so that we have to equate our divisor with a 0. We are getting, after all simplifying, y value is 6. So now make a table. Keep in mind now dividend in case of our general form of polynomial, so that now try to convert into the general form. Write the general form of the dividend is of the form y cube plus y square term we have not given means the 0y square. Y term is not given means we have a 0y, and minus of constant we have 216. Now write down the coefficient of y cube, y square, y and constant. In case of our table, we have a 100 minus of 216. Multiplier and divisor we have a 6 now. 1 comes down, 6 ones are we have a 6, 0 plus 6 is 6, 6 6 are we have a 36, 36 plus 0 we have a 36, 36 6 are we have 216. Now minus of 216 plus 216 gives us a 0. That means now we have remainder becomes a 0. So that as per the Euler's formulation, we can write dividend is equal to, we have a quotient into divisor plus the remainder. Now we have the dividend is of the form y cube minus of 216, that is equals to quotient is of the form, now quotient having less by 1 degree as compared to our dividend. Dividend having degree as a 3, so that the quotient having highest degree becomes a square. Okay, so that 1y square plus we have a 6y plus 36 be our quotient into our divisor. Divisor is of the form we have y minus 6 and plus remainder is now a 0. 0 plus anything becomes the same thing, so that the Euler's formulation we have y cube minus 216 equals to y square plus 6y plus 36 into we have y minus 6. Once we are using the distributive law over the RHS, definitely we are getting our LHS y cube minus 216. So this is as per the synthetic division. Now look at once towards the linear method. We are having linear method is of the form. So as per the linear method, now we have the dividend is of the form y cube minus 216. Now we can write the y cube as a y square into y minus of 216 as it is. We have the divisor now y minus 6. So let's try to replace 1y by y minus 6 so that we are getting dividend, that means y cube minus 216 equals to we have y square into y minus 6. Once we are distributing y square over the bracket, we are getting y cube and minus of 6 into y square as in minus of 6y square. So to cancel out the minus of 6y square, we are adding positive 6y square in it and minus of 216 now as it is. So that we have y square into y minus 6 plus, we can write now the 6y square as a 6y into y minus of 216 as it is. Now we have to replace again one of the y by the divisor y minus 6, so that we are getting, we are just adjusting here the divisor y minus 6, keep in mind. So 6y into I am writing y minus 6. So that 6y into y we have 6y square after all simplifying, and 6y into minus of 6 we are having minus of 36y. So to cancel out the minus of 36y, we are making positive 36y and minus of 216 as it is. Once we will simplify this step, definitely we are getting our dividend y cube minus 216. So that now look once carefully, y square as it is, y minus 6 as it is, plus 6y into we have y minus 6. Now from the last two terms, once we are taking 36 common, so that we are getting 36 times y minus 36 6 we have 216. Now we can easily take it outside y minus 6 from each and every term. So once we are taking y minus 6 common, so that will remain with the y square plus 6y plus 36. So that y cube minus of 216 as per the linear method and the Euler's formulation, we have it is of the form, I am writing the quotient first, y square plus 6y plus 36 and into we have the divisor y minus 6. So as per the linear method and synthetic division, we have same Euler's formulation here. Now look once the fourth sub question from question number first, practice set 3.3. We have 2 into x to the power 4 plus 3x cube plus 4x minus of 2x square divided by x plus 3. So that now we have the dividend is of the form, I am writing dividend is equal to 2 into x raised to 4 plus 3x cube plus we have 4x minus of 2x square. Now let us try to rearrange your dividend polynomial in terms of the general form of polynomial, that means in terms of descending order of variable x. That means 2 into x to the power 4 plus we have a 3x cube minus of, I am writing 2x square plus 4x plus constant term we have not given means a 0. Now we have the divisor as per given, that is x plus 3. As per the synthetic division method, we have to find the multiplier and divisor, so that we have to equate our divisor with a 0, so that our x value we have now, after all simplifying x plus 3 equals to 0, we are getting x is equals to minus of 3. Now make a chart. Try to write down the coefficients of variable x raised to 4, x cube, then x square, x and a constant are of the form like way. Multiplier divisor we have a minus of 3. Now 2 comes down. Minus 3 into 2 we have minus 6. 3 plus minus of 6 we have minus of 3. 3 3s are 9. Minus minus plus 9. 9 minus 2 we have a 7. 7 3s are 21. Plus minus minus of 21. Now minus of 21 plus 4 we are having a 17. 17 3s are we have actually here we have minus 21 plus 4 as a minus of 17. Minus of 17 into minus of 3 we are getting positive 51, and 0 plus 51 we have remainder as a 51 now. So that we are getting here quotient to be equals to, now quotient having the degree of the variable less by 1 as compared to your dividend. In case of dividend we have degree of the dividend polynomial is 4, so that quotient polynomial we are having the degree of the variable x is 3. Likewise, 2 be the coefficient of x cube now, then minus of 3 times we have the x square plus 7 times we have a x and minus of 17, and the remainder we have 51. So that as per the Euler's formulation we can write dividend to be equals to quotient into divisor plus remainder. So that now we are having dividend to be equals to 2 times x to the power 4 plus 3x cube plus 4x minus of 2x square. Quotient polynomial we have now 2x cube minus of 3x square plus 7x minus of 17. Into divisor we have the x plus 3, and the remainder becomes we have 51. So as per the Euler's formula synthetic division, we have our answer is of the form like way. Now look once towards the linear method. We have to find the or solve the division by using the linear method. So as per the linear method we have already given the dividend polynomial is of the form 2 times x raised to 4 plus 3x cube plus 4x minus of 2x square. Now we can split x raised to 4 as a x cube into x, then plus 3 times x cube plus 4x minus of 2x square as it is. Now we can replace this x by our divisor polynomial, that is x plus 3, so that we are having now 2 times x cube into x plus 3. So we distribute 2 times x cube over the bracket, we are getting 2 times x raised to 4 and plus 2 3s are we have a 6, so 6 times x cube. So to cancel out the 6 times x cube we are making minus of 6x cube plus 3x square 3x cube plus 4x minus of 2x square as it is. Now 2x cube into x plus 3 as it is, minus 6x cube plus 3x cube, we are getting minus of 3x cube plus 4x minus of 2x square as it is. We are just adjusting here the divisor polynomial x plus 3. So 2 times x cube into x plus 3 minus of, now we can split that the x cube as a x square into x, so that now we are having minus of 3x square into x plus 4x minus of 2x square as it is. Now again we can replace this x by our divisor polynomial, that is x plus 3, so that we are getting 2x cube into x plus 3 minus of 3x square into we have a x plus 3. So now once we will distribute this minus of 3x square over the bracket, we are getting minus of 3 times x cube, then plus minus minus of we have 3 times 9 times we have x square. So to cancel out this minus of 9x square we are adding 9x square, and I am writing now the minus of 2x square and plus 4x is of the form like way. Once we are simplifying this step, definitely we are getting our dividend polynomial, keep in mind. So that we have now the 2x cube into x plus 3 minus of 3x square into x plus 3. Now 9 minus 2 we have a 7, so that we are getting 7x square plus 4x is of the form like way. Again we can split this x square as a x into x, so that we have 2x cube into x plus 3 minus of 3x square into x plus 3. Now we have plus 7x into x plus 4x as it is. Again we can replace this x by our divisor polynomial as a x plus 3, so that now we have 2x cube into x plus 3 minus of 3x square into x plus 3 plus 7x into we have x plus 3. Now once we will distribute this 7x over the bracket, we are getting 7x square already we have here, and 7 3s are now we have 21x. So to cancel out this 21x we are making minus of 21x and plus 4x as it is. So that after all simplifying we have now 2 times x cube into x plus 3 minus of 3x square into x plus 3 plus 7x into we have x plus 3, and now minus of 21 plus 4 we have minus of 17 times x as it is. Again we have to adjust here the x plus 3, so that we have now 2 times x cube into x plus 3 minus of 3x square into we have x plus 3, then plus 7x into we have x plus 3. Now minus of 17x, 17 3s are, we have a 51, so that minus of 51 and plus 51 I am doing here. Now I am underlining the second last and third last term. Once we are taking minus of 17 common from it, we are getting 2 times x cube into x plus 3 minus of 3x square into x plus 3 plus 7x into we have x plus 3 as it is. Now once we are taking minus of 17 common, will remain with the x plus 3 and plus 51 as it is. Now look at the first, second, third, fourth term. In that we have x plus 3, so let's try to take now x plus 3 common, so that will remain with the, is in the first term 2x cube, is in the second term minus of 3x square, is in the third term 7x, is in the fourth term we have minus of 17, and x plus 3 with the common, and now plus 51 as it is. So that we can write our dividend polynomial which we have given is of the form 2 times x raised to 4 plus 3x cube plus 4x minus of 2x square is equal to, we have now, is of the form quotient polynomial, we have 2x cube minus x square plus 7x minus of 17 into divisor polynomial, we have x plus 3, and the remainder we have 51. So as per the Euler's formulation linear method, we have our answer is of the form this way. Once you will compare it with your synthetic division, you are having the same answer. Next, fifth sub question, we have x raised to 4 minus 3x square minus of 8 divided by x plus 4. So that now we have dividend polynomial is of the form x raised to 4 minus of 3x square minus of 8. Try to write down this dividend polynomial in terms of the standard or the general form of polynomial. We have x raised to 4 plus x cube term not given, means we have a 0x cube, minus of 3x square. X term we have not given, means we have the 0x minus of 8. And the divisor polynomial is of the form we have x plus 4. Now as per the synthetic division, to find the multiplier and divisor, we have to equate the given divisor, that is x plus 4, with a 0. So that after all simplifying, we have the x value becomes minus of 4. Now make a chart. Write it down the coefficient of x cube, x raised to 4 x cube, then x square x and a constant, and the multiply divisor we have minus of 4. 1 comes down, 4 ones are, we have a 4 plus minus minus 4, 0 minus 4 we have a minus 4, minus 4 into minus 4 we have positive 16, 16 minus 3 we have a 13, 13 4s are, we have a 52, plus minus becomes minus of 52, 0 minus 52 we have minus of 52. Now minus 52 into minus 4 we have 208, 208 minus of 8 we are getting 200 as our remainder. And the quotient polynomial we have, it is of the form, now the quotient polynomial having less by 1 degree as compared to the dividend polynomial, we have 4 be the degree of dividend polynomial, so that we are getting 1 be the coefficient of x cube minus of we have 4x square plus 13x minus of 52 be our quotient polynomial. So that as per the Euler's formulation, we can write our dividend is equal to, we have quotient polynomial into the divisor plus we have a remainder. So that let's try to replace the dividend. Dividend we have x raised to 4 minus of 3x square plus 8, minus of 8, that is equals to quotient we have x cube minus of 4x square plus 13x minus of 52 into divisor we have x plus 4 and plus remainder we have now the 200. So as per the Euler's method, we have the synthetic division formulation is of the form like way. Now look at the linear method. As per the linear method, now we can write the dividend polynomial is of the form we have x raised to 4 minus of 3x square minus of 8. Now we can split this x raised to 4 as a x cube into x minus of 3x square minus of 8 as it is. Now we have to replace this x by the divisor polynomial, that means x plus 4, so that we are getting x cube into x plus 4. Once we are distributing this x cube over the bracket, we have x cube into x as a x raised to 4, x cube into 4 as a 4x cube. So to cancel out the 4x cube, we are making minus of 4x cube minus of 3x square minus of 8 as it is. Once we will simplify this step, definitely we are getting our dividend polynomial. Now x cube into x plus 4 as it is, we have minus of 4x cube. We can split that the x cube as a x square into x minus of 3x square minus of 8 as it is. Now again we can replace this x by the divisor polynomial, that is x plus 4, so that we are getting x cube into, we have a x plus 4, then minus of 4x square into, we have x plus 4. Once we are distributing this minus of 4x square over the bracket, we have now minus of 4x square into x as in minus of 4x cube, and a minus of 4x square into 4, we have minus of 16x square, so that to cancel out minus of 16x square, we are making positive 16x square minus of 3x square minus of 8 as it is. Now I am writing x cube into x plus 4 as it is, minus of 4x square into x plus 4 as it is. Now 16 minus 3, we have a 13, so that now we have 13x square minus of 8. Again we can split this x square as a x into x, so that we are getting x cube into x plus 4 minus of 4x square into x plus 4 plus 13 into x into, we have a x minus of 8. Again we have to replace this x by x plus 4, so that we are getting x cube into x plus 4 minus 4x square into x plus 4 plus 13x into, we have x plus 4. Once we are distributing this 13x over the bracket, we have 13x square plus 13 4 we have a 52 times x. So to cancel out the 52x, we are making minus of 52x and minus of 8 as it is. So that we are getting x cube into x plus 4 minus of 4x square into x plus 4, then plus 13x into, we have a x plus 4. Now to adjust minus of 52x in terms of the x plus 4, we are making here minus of 52x. Now 52 4s we have 208, so we are making minus of 208 plus 208 minus of 8 as it is. Now be focused. From those two terms, once we are taking minus of 52 common, so that will remain with the x plus 4 like way. We are writing x cube plus x cube into x plus 4 minus of 4x square into x plus 4 plus 13x into, we have x plus 4. Now once we are taking minus of 52 common, we might remain with the x plus 52 4s we have 208. Now 208 minus of 8, we are getting 200. So that now look at the first term, we have x plus 4 in it, second term, third term and the fourth term, all terms are having x plus 4. So let's try to take x plus 4 common, so that we might remain with the x cube minus of 4x square plus 13x minus of 52 and plus 200 remains as it is. So that we can write as per the linear method, the Euler's formulation is of the form, we have the dividend polynomial is x raised to 4 minus of 3x square minus of 8, that is equals to, now we have the quotient polynomial is of the form x cube minus 4x square plus 13x minus of 52, and the divisor polynomial is x plus 4 and plus remainder we have 200. Once you will look ahead for the linear method and the synthetic division method, you are having the same solution. Look at the next and last question, sub question 6 from practice set 3.3. We are having y cube minus y square plus 5y minus of 1 divided by y minus 1. So that now we have the dividend polynomial is of the form y cube minus of 3y square plus 5y minus of 1. It is of the form general form of polynomial, and the divisor polynomial we have y minus 1. Now as per the synthetic division method, to find the multiplier and divisor, we have to equate the divisor polynomial with a 0, so that after all simplifying we have y value is 1. So make a table now. Write down the coefficient of y cube, y square, y and the constant are of the form like way. Multiplier divisor we have a 1. Now this 1 comes down as it is. 1 ones are we have a 1. Minus 3 plus 1 we have a minus 2. Minus 2 ones are we have a minus 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 ones are we have a 3. Minus 1 plus 3 we have a 2 becomes our remainder. Now the quotient polynomial having degree less by 1 as compared to your dividend polynomial. So the quotient is of the form we have y square minus of 2y plus 3. So as per the Euler's method, we can write dividend to be equals to quotient into divisor plus we have remainder. So that now let's try to replace dividend by its value. We have y cube minus of 3 times y square plus 5y minus of 1. That is equals to quotient polynomial we have y square minus 2y plus 3. Divisor polynomial we have y minus of 1 and plus remainder we have a 2. So as per the synthetic division, Euler's formulation is of the form this way. Now look at the linear method. So as per the linear method, we have to adjust the divisor in case of the dividend polynomial. Dividend polynomial we have y cube minus of 3y square plus 5y minus of 1. So that we can split now y cube as a y square into y minus of 3y square plus 5y minus of 1 as it is. Now we can replace this y by the divisor polynomial y minus 1. So that now dividend to be equals to we have y square into y minus 1. Once we will distribute this y square over the bracket, we are getting y cube minus of y square. So to adjust the minus of y square, we are making positive y square. Minus of 3y square plus 5y minus of 1 as it is. Now look ahead, we have y square into y minus 1. Y square minus of 3y square, we are getting minus of 2y square plus 5y and a minus of 1 as it is. Now look ahead, we have y square into y minus 1 minus of 2 times y square, we can write y into y plus 5y minus of 1 as it is. Again the same thing, we have to replace this y by the divisor polynomial y minus 1, so that we are getting y square into y minus 1 minus of 2y into we have y minus 1. So once we are distributing minus of 2y over the bracket, we are getting minus of 2y square minus minus plus we have a 2y. Now to cancel out this positive y, we are making here minus of 2y plus 5y minus of 1 as it is. Try to simplify it. Y square into y minus 1 minus of 2y into y minus 1. Now we have minus 2y plus 5y, we are getting 3y minus of 1. Now we have to adjust this 3y as a divisor polynomial y minus 1. So what shall we have to do? So look at once carefully, we are having now y square into y minus 1 minus of 2y into y minus 1 plus 3y minus of, we have a 3 ones are 3. So let's try to adjust minus 3 plus 3 and a minus of 1 as it is. So here we are adjusting the 3 ultimately. Now look ahead for those two terms. Once we are taking 3 common, so that we are getting y square into y minus 1 minus of 2y into y minus 1 as it is. Take 3 common, so that will remain with the y minus 1, and a 3 minus 1 we have a 2. So now look ahead for the first, second and third term. All terms are having y minus 1 be the common factor. So let's try to take y minus 1 common. So we might remain with the y square minus 2y plus 3 and plus 2 as it is. So that we can write as per the Euler's method, the given division is of the form we have dividend to be equals to y cube minus of 3y square plus 5y and minus of 1. We are adjusting this is of the form quotient polynomial. Now we have y square minus of 2y plus 3 into divisor we have y minus 1 plus remainder is 2. So once you will look ahead for the synthetic division and the linear method, both are having the same answer. So here we have our practice set 3.3. Thank you.